Live from WTVO 17 and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Boone County health officials speak out after the community reaches a warning level for the coronavirus. The caution for business owners that do not comply with local guidelines.
It's the final day of this year's Rockford City Market. Vendors react as they wrap up a season filled with health and access issues.
And Rockford cyclists are switching gears and treading ground. A recent city council vote's making riding conditions safer. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Illinois health officials say Boone and Winnebago counties are among 24 counties to reach a warning level for COVID-19.
That's after more than 2,500 new cases of COVID-19 are reported across the state. Since the pandemic began, there have been nearly 284,000 total infections. There were 25 additional deaths reported by the Illinois Department of Public Health. Well over 69,000 tests have been run in the last 24 hours. Roughly 1,600 people across the state are in hospitals being treated for the virus. Increased infections in the county also has some local school officials concerned. Parker Early Education Center in McChesney Park has switched to e-learning. This after over 3.5% of the school's population tested positive. The quarantine period is slated to end October 8th.
Boone County's health department urges residents to ramp up prevention efforts after the local positivity rate there climbs past 7%. At a news conference today, health department leaders stressed the importance of washing hands, social distancing, and wearing a mask. The department warns business owners who do not comply with health guidelines could face harsh restrictions.
Our first step is to log that information, to track that information, then to go out and provide education. Our second step is to issue a warning, and then our third step is to issue an enforcement order. That order was going to look different for every business depending on what guidance is not being followed and what the specific situation entails.
Boone County also announced increased testing opportunities coming in the next few months.
Tonight marks the end of the season for a downtown Rockford favorite.
Alexis Carpello is at City Market and she joins us live. Alexis, you talked with some vendors. They're actually looking back as we move into fall.
Well, Eric and Mimi, it's that time of year again when we know summer is officially over. Rockford City Market is wrapping up its season with the final night of festivities. The City Market will stay open until 8, so you still have time to head to downtown. Now, it hasn't been the usual City Market vendors and guests were used to this year. It started a few weeks later than usual due to COVID-19 restrictions. But for first-time vendor Aubrey Peterson, owner of the Gluten-Free Girlfriend, it's been a summer of Friday night sellouts.
I think overall a successful season. Obviously it's been a little bit different for a few reasons, but I think it's been really good. I think I've been able to make a lot of good connections and network. I think I've been able to serve a lot of people that may not necessarily have a lot of options in the community, which is really important to me.
Coming up at 6, I'll show you how many vendors are celebrating the last outdoor City Market of the season. Live in Rockford for your home team, I'm Alexis Carpello.
All right, we'll see you again at 6. Thanks, Alexis.
The second day of early voting in Illinois is underway. State-line election officials have already seen an influx of ballots. Thursday alone, 370 voters showed up in Rockford. More than 180 ballots were cast in Boone County. Stevenson County voters submitted over 300 votes. 215 voters turned out in Ogle County, about 230 in Lee County. Almost all of the election offices we spoke with say the day one numbers are much higher than early votes in any other elections. Beloit College's Board of Trustees has several openings after 4 members stepped down. Among those to call it quits is ABC Supply Company chairwoman and philanthropist Diane Hendricks. During their time on the board, the group finalized the college's 5-year financial plan and improved the recreation center. The school did not provide a reason for the shift. In a statement, the college said in part, quote, "Because regular turnover on college and university boards is the norm, we have identified a number of potential trustee candidates whose names will be presented to the Beloit College Board in the coming months."
Police respond to a Rockford clinic after a shooting victim is brought in for treatment. Investigators say the shooting initially took place around 2:30 this afternoon on Webster Avenue in Rockford. But police were called to the Crusader Community Clinic on West State Street, where the 19-year-old man was dropped off by a friend. Officers say he was shot in the chest. He is in serious condition but is expected to survive. Police say the victim was targeted and there is no threat to the public. Rockford police investigate an overnight shooting that left one man hurt. This happened around 11 last night near the intersection of Barnum and 9th Streets. That's near Kenrock Park. Police say a 36-year-old man was shot. He's expected to survive. No word yet on what led up to that shooting or if any arrests have been made. The teen accused of killing 2 protesters during unrest in Kenosha, Wisconsin, fights extradition back to the state. Kyle Rittenhouse appeared in court virtually today in Lake County. The 17-year-old was arrested at his home in Antioch, Illinois, a day after prosecutors say he shot and killed 2 protesters on the streets of Kenosha in August. His attorney says he intends to fight extradition. The judge pushed back a hearing on that until October 9th. If convicted of first-degree homicide, Rittenhouse faces a mandatory sentence of life in prison.
Rockford cyclists will soon have more ground to cover after a recent city council vote.
A new plan outlined by traffic officials will make bike riding conditions safer. Dylan Saraki checked in with a local cyclist. He says the improvements are appreciated as the activity is gaining increased traction.
Eric and Mimi, local cycling enthusiasts say this is just the latest step in making Rockford a better place to ride.
Rockford's on the climb for being a bike-friendly city.
Local cyclists are looking forward to taking to Rockford streets after city council members approve a 10-year plan designed to make it safer to travel on 2 wheels.
What we're really looking at is the comfort of the bicyclist. You know, in some areas where we just have a sign that says, hey, this is a bike route, maybe looking at putting in actual real bike lanes to designate where the bicyclists are supposed to be.
Besides increasing the number of bike lanes, plans include widening shoulders on some city streets, installing dividers on busy one-way roads, and adding more signage along bike routes. City of Rockford traffic engineer Jeremy Carter says certain 4-lane roads could even be reduced to 3 lanes to give bikers extra room.
It's going to make the bicyclist and quite honestly the vehicle drivers more comfortable.
Rockford native Patrick Yarbrough is an avid cyclist and member of the I Bike Rockford community group. He thinks Rockford has done a good job adding new bike paths in recent years.
They are doing some really great things, reopening the bridge under the Jefferson Street Bridge, establishing another bicycle bridge over the Rock River, and keep maintaining the bike paths that we have.
Yarbrough is optimistic the changes will benefit both dedicated Rockford cyclists and families who might just be looking for a fun way to spend an afternoon.
This is really exciting for the people who ride bicycles in town, and we hope other people come out and ride also.
Since 2010, the city has added more than 65 miles of amenities for cyclists. Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Dylan Saraki.
A group of golfers hits the links to play around and raise some money. The second annual Family Peace Center golf outing brought about 100 players to Montecito Country Club this afternoon. Associated Bank sponsored the event. Bank executives signed a check for $15,000 to support the center. Organizers say donations are crucial, with fundraisers continuing to be canceled during the pandemic.
We obviously aggressively write for, federal state grants and, do a lot of fundraising with individual donors in the community. But to cancel so many events this year was definitely heartbreaking. So we were really excited to get a beautiful day and still be able to do a golf outing.
Family Peace Center opened its new building in downtown Rockford about 2 months ago. The center's already served 60 families. Food and Drug Administration calls on teenagers to stop taking part in the so-called Benadryl challenge.
It takes place on the popular social media app TikTok. The challenge urges users to consume large quantities of the antihistamine. The goal is for the person to trip or hallucinate. Health experts say an active ingredient in Benadryl can be toxic if taken in high doses. Recently, the death of an Oklahoma teen and several hospitalizations has been blamed on the fad. The FDA wants TikTok to remove the challenge videos.
Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is honored with a final farewell. Ginsburg's flag-draped coffin was moved from the Supreme Court to the U.S. Capitol. The justice became the first woman and Jewish American to lie in state. Members of Congress, dignitaries, and Ginsburg's family gathered inside National Statuary Hall for a private ceremony.
Today we stand in sorrow, and tomorrow we, the people, must carry on Justice Ginsburg's legacy. Even as our hearts are breaking, we must rise with her strength and move forward.
A private burial will be held next week at Arlington National Cemetery.
Now your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Kevin Doom.
Let's start with a beautiful look over the Poplar Grove Airport using a Merciel sky track. You can just see lots of blue sky sitting over this very warm day here in the state line. Temperatures right now sitting in the middle to upper 70s. Very comfortable out there right now. 79 is the current temperature in Rockford, whereas it's 78 in Rochelle, 77 in DeKalb, 76 for a current temperature for those of you out in Freeport. You can see lots of sunshine across the board here as well. Some very breezy winds coming out of the south today helps bring some of that warmer air up to the state line. You can see sustained wind speeds of around 15 to 20 miles an hour in a few spots. We have gusts upwards of around 25 miles an hour right now. But this warm weather, unfortunately, is not going to stick around for long. Our 6-day temperature outlook shows, or a 6 to 10-day rather temperature outlook shows that confidence is very high that temperatures will be well below normal here in the Midwest. That is due in big part to the pattern that our jet stream will be taking on. We'll be under the influence of a very big trough or dip here in the jet stream. That's going to be pulling a lot of very cold air down from the north. Not only is this pattern going to stay in the jet stream for several days, but the jet stream is also going to be very fast next week. And the faster that the jet stream moves, the greater influence it has on our weather, including our temperatures. But for now, we're very warm, very sunny as well. Yet another day with no rain here in the state line. In fact, the only rain that we're seeing across the region is way up to our northwest as a result of a cold front moving through Minnesota, now making its way into far northern Wisconsin. We won't see any rain from that system, but we will likely see a little bit of added cloud cover move in late tonight and overnight. So the sunny conditions will stick with us through the rest of the evening, overnight, and into early tomorrow mornings when we start to see some of that additional cloud cover move on through. But once again, not expecting any rain for our Saturday, just some partly cloudy skies. Even more cloud cover is going to be moving in overnight between tomorrow and Sunday. This is going to leave us with mostly cloudy skies for our Sunday out ahead of a cold front that's going to be moving through that will bring us a pretty good chance for some rain Sunday afternoon and evening, which is some very good news for us considering we haven't seen any precipitation at all fall here in Rockford since September 12th. This is now the 12th day, well, not including today, actually, through yesterday. This is the longest streak that we have seen since 2017, September of 2017, so 3 years. And in fact, of the past 45 days here in Rockford, only 9 of them had seen measurable precipitation. So of the past 45 days, which is since August 11th, we've seen just over 6 inches of rain, which is fairly good. But remember, we had that stretch, we had that week where we saw every day in a week saw measurable precipitation, but we don't like to see this sort of pattern in rain where we just get very wet sort of patterns and then very dry patterns. We like to see the rain sort of spread out over long periods of time. But we do see a few good chances of rain this upcoming week. However, even though the drought monitor has us clear of any dry or drought conditions for now, I don't hold too high hopes for next week, even though we see a few good chances for rain. We'll likely see some color pop back up on there for next week's update. But for tonight, temperatures will drop into the lower 60s with some gradually increasing cloud cover through the night. We're back in the 80s tomorrow with a good mix of clouds and sunshine and a very breezy day once again, this time even breezier with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour here in the state line. By Sunday, we drop into the lower 70s. We're in the 60s to kick off the work week on Monday, and we will likely end the week with highs in the 50s, lows possibly dipping down into the 30s.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lever.
Well, the Bears will try to get off to a 3-0 start for the first time since 2013. They can do that by defeating the Falcons in Atlanta Sunday afternoon. This will be a very interesting matchup between the Bears defense and the Falcons offense. Matt Ryan is still extremely productive when given time to throw the ball. He's second in the league in passing yards. So putting pressure on him will be key for the Bears. Khalil Mack still nursing a sore knee, but Robert Quinn was a full go in practice the last couple days. We should see more from him. And the best matchup will be the Bears' defensive secondary against the Falcons' receivers. The Bears' secondary is one of the best in the NFL with the addition of Jalen Johnson. The Falcons are one of the top young receivers in the NFL in Calvin Ridley, and they have a Hall of Fame receiver in Julio Jones, but he's bothered by a hamstring, and if he plays, he won't be the explosive threat he normally is. Turnovers will be huge in this game. From the Bears' perspective, can they play 4 consistent quarters of good football? Will they use their tight ends in the passing game? Will Allen Robinson have another quiet day and sink deeper into depression over his contract situation? All that considered, I'm picking Ryan and the Falcons to win 27-20. I know the Falcons are 0-2, but there's no crime in losing to the Seahawks, and they should have beaten a talented Cowboys team. They're better than their 0-2 record. Well, the Bears have looked iffy against a horrible Giants team and a Lions team that has no defense. Well, the Packers play New Orleans Sunday night, and the Packers have the #1 offense in the NFL. That's no fluke. Now with Rodgers playing great again and Aaron Jones turning into one of the best offensive weapons in the NFL. Even if Devontae Adams can't go or isn't at full speed, the Packers have more than enough offense to overcome that. The keys for the Packers come on defense. They have to pressure Drew Brees, and they have to contain Alvin Kamara. And there are two big negatives for the Saints. Star receiver Michael Thomas has been ruled out with an ankle sprain. They're not the same offense without him. And the other is the fact they're coming off a short week, having played on Monday night out west in Vegas. So I'm taking the Packers in this one, 34-24. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Let's have a look at our First Warn Interactive Radar, sponsored by Rockford Auto Glass and more. You can find this on mystateline.com. You can see no rain anywhere near the state line. Yet another day with no rain in northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. And tomorrow will be just the same with no rain in the forecast. Just another warm day. Temperatures reaching the lower to middle 80s. Going to see a good mix of clouds and sunshine. It's also going to be another very breezy day with winds gusting as high as 35 miles an hour at times. Now this is going to be the last day in the 80s that we see for quite a while, because Sunday temperatures drop down into the lower 70s. We're in the 60s to kick off the work week on Monday. Same goes for Tuesday. We could be ending the week in the middle 50s. Lows could possibly dip into the lower 30s.
Some big changes coming. Thanks, Kevin.
And thank you for spending a little time with us. Stay safe.